What's up, yearbook class? It's your boy, Mr. Johnson here to talk to you about yearbook class 2021. Let's do this thing. Listen, you guys, yearbook is the funniest, craziest, weirdest, hardest, strangest, most intense class in the entire school. There is nothing like this class anywhere else. It is absolutely insane, and I love it. Here's a picture from a field trip we did in yearbook to Chicago a couple of years ago. That old dude in the middle right here, that's Joey G from Joey G's Mac and Cheese, where we had what I would call the best mac and cheese I've ever had in my entire life. It was way cooler than deep dish pizza, which Chicago is famous for. This mac and cheese was better. Go there if you're ever in Chicago. And we usually do a trip like this every year. This year we were supposed to go to Orlando, Florida, but that has obviously been canceled due to coronavirus. Bummer. Anyways, one thing you need to know, and we've talked about this a little bit, is that this is your class, okay? This is not my class. This is the class that you belong, okay? I'm just the advisor. I'm here to help, assist, encourage, and support, and teach a little bit. But other than that, you are the ones who are making this book. This class belongs to you. The yearbook belongs to you. You decide how good the yearbook is going to be this year. And do you like that? Do you like the idea of being in charge? Do you like the idea of being like, well, it's up to me to make this awesome? Of coming up with your own decisions and your own solutions to problems? If you do, you're really going to like this class. You're in the right place. Okay? Let me give you 3 reasons why you're going to want to be in yearbook. We eat a lot of food in this class. If you're hungry, this is the class to be in. Pizza and buffalo wings go hand in hand with yearbook class. Next thing is access. You get to go places and do things you normally wouldn't get to do. So if you like going to football games, but you think it would be cool to be down on the sidelines of the football game taking pictures, you get to do that. If you like getting to walk into a teacher's class and just start taking photos, and I mean, you should probably ask permission, but if you like that idea, you do that. A long time ago, I used to work at the airport, and I loved that I could like go around and all those doors in the airport that say "Do not come through here." I got to go through those doors, and I got to go into the cockpit of the airplanes, and it was really cool. This is kind of like that. You get to go to the school, go to places in the school, and do things at the school that most kids don't get to do. It's like having a backstage pass to a Justin Bieber concert. Yes. All right. And experience. It looks really good on your college applications to say you were involved with the school yearbook. It shows that you weren't afraid to get out and do something courageous and difficult and hard and intense and chaotic. So if you're planning on applying for scholarships or getting into good colleges, this is going to look good, especially if you do it for multiple years and you end up in some kind of leadership position. Okay? Here's the truth, all right? There will be times that you will hate yearbook class. I promise you that. But most of the time, you will love it. There will be times that you hate me. I'm okay with that because, well, there will be a lot of them. But every once in a while, you will love me. I'm not going to go to like prom or anything with you, but for the most part, I think we'll have a great time in this class. Here's a picture from our yearbook Christmas party from a couple years ago. That fat guy is me, in case you were wondering. Well, I already said that. That's weird. Okay, I want to tell you why I'm here in yearbook class. I love it. I love this class. It's my absolute favorite class. Don't tell any of my photography students, but if I wasn't teaching yearbook class, I don't know that I would still be a teacher because I just love the challenge and the chaos of it. I wouldn't be here. I don't mean like physically. Like I would, I mean, I wouldn't be at Southridge if it wasn't for this class. They were a lady in the Kennewick School District really wanted me to come teach at Southridge a few years ago. Come teach photography here, and so I was like, well, I don't know because I teach yearbook at Pasco High, and I love it there, and I really enjoy doing that. And so she was like, well, just come out and interview for it. So I was interviewing with the principal, and he showed me everything, and I was like, yeah, it looks great. I said, what's the deal with your yearbook program? And he was like, oh, we just found out our yearbook teacher's not going to do it anymore. If you want that job, you could have it. So that's one of the reasons why I'm at Southridge. If that hadn't happened, I'd still probably be over at Pasco High. I love the challenge, the stress, the craziness of yearbook. I ran my own business for about 7 years before I became a teacher, and yearbook kind of reminds me of that. There's just nothing like it. It's just insane. And my goal is always that I want every yearbook to be better than the year before, and I think we've done that. I think the last 4 books that I've been involved with at Southridge have all shown improvement, and I feel really good about that. So Why are you here? Why are you in yearbook class? Do you like taking pictures, enjoy telling stories, like talking to people you don't know, think graphic design is sexy, like working in groups, want to make something that people will still be talking about in 20 years? If you like some of these things or all of them, then you're in the right place. Because here's what we need in this class in order for you to be successful. I need amazing photography. This is the thing I care about most. The photos that go into the yearbook need to be awesome. I do not want crappy photos in the yearbook, which means I don't need crappy photographers. Yearbooks need to have great writing. Every photo in the book will have a caption for it, and crappy captions do not belong in my yearbook. Fantastic interviewing. We have to be able to talk to people. If we can't talk to people, we can't write good captions. We can't tell good stories. So if you can't talk to people and get good information from them, you're going to have a hard time in this class. Crappy interviews have no place in the yearbook. And mind-blowingly awesome design. The pages in our yearbook have to look amazing. We have to have people want to look at the pages, and we do that by putting good design on the page. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to be successful at? Are you going to be good at interviewing, designing, photography, or writing? You need to be at least amazingly awesome at one of these things, at least one. Okay? And you need to be okay at the others because you have to be able to do a little bit of everything. If none of these are going to work for you, you need to come talk to me or you need to go find a new class. And we need to either find somewhere for you to fit or we got to find you a new class. Because if you don't feel like you're going to be able to do any of these things, we got a real problem. So, with all that being said, why should you stay in yearbook class? Great question. Oh, let me move this again. This will probably end up being one of your favorite classes ever. That has been my experience. The kids who take yearbook seem to enjoy it. In fact, I was talking to my dad the other night. He's 70 something, and he just went to his probably 50th high school reunion, maybe 60th. I don't know. And he said it was crazy. Everybody else was kind of standing around awkward, except for all of the kids who were in yearbook class together. They were all in a group laughing and just having a great time. So I would hope that that's what would happen for you guys. There's lots of food. We talk about that. The feeling you get when the yearbooks come. We kind of got shortchanged of that last year because the yearbooks got delivered and we weren't in school. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's a beautiful feeling. You make the yearbook. You direct the class. You are in charge. Lots of buffalo wings. The VIP lounge is the back office in my classroom. I know you can't see that, but that is only for yearbook students. It has a fridge that is almost always full of soda and good, delicious things in there. It's a place for you to just go and relax and hang out and drink soda and chill. And again, that's only for yearbook students. It looks awesome on college scholarships and applications, and it's unlike any class you've ever taken or been a part of. So that's why you should say, oh, did I mention the food? And lastly, you should stay in yearbook class because my wife Jen comes in a lot. That's her right there. That's my daughter Sophie. And she is way more awesome than I am. She always brings treats. And here's another reason to stay. Yearbooks finish students that finish the entire year get their yearbook for free. So if you're in class, don't buy the 2021 yearbook because if you make it to the end of the year, you'll get it for free. Students who are in yearbook this year and take it again next year will get to go on a trip to a big journalism convention in, I have updated this. The next one, if they have it, which I'm hoping they will since it's not till fall of 2021, is in Philadelphia. So that should be a really fun trip. I'm looking forward to that one. You guys, yearbook class to me, it's like a family. All right. We are a tight group. We eat together. We work together. We yell at each other. We apologize. We help each other. We support each other. We have each other's backs. So we spend too much time together. We laugh. We cry. We stress out. We have fun. We look out for each other. That's what we do in this class. And if you think that you want to be a part of it, then you got to have a good reason to stay because it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. You're going to hate it sometimes. But I promise you, it's totally worth it. And at the end, I promise that you will love it. So that's it. That is this whole presentation. I need you to start thinking about why do you want to stay? What are you going to do? And you'll see in the next assignment why you need to know that information. All right, guys.